So we now have all the Last of Us Part 2's PlayStation trophies entirely leaked. And it looks like almost all of us will be able to unlock the Platinum trophy for this game within a few days of the game's launch. And I will be helping each and every one of you guys get your first Platinum trophy for The Last of Us Part 2. Now we'll go through all of the trophies in this video, and I will also be giving you guys a few tips on how to unlock all of these trophies on your PlayStation account. Now the first trophy is called Until There's None Left, which will be the final Platinum trophies. So in order to unlock this one, you will basically have to unlock all the other trophies in the game. And up next, the next trophy is called What I Had to Do. So everyone can actually unlock this trophy by simply completing the main story missions or main story campaign. So this trophy isn't much of a challenge. All you have to do is basically play the game from start till the end, and that's pretty much it. You will get this trophy done. And the next trophy is called Survival Specialist. Now this is where things start getting a little challenging, but nothing too crazy to be honest. So you will basically have to learn all of the skills that are present in the game. So in order to learn all the skills in the game, you will have to replay the game multiple times, because in The Last of Us Part 2, you cannot really completely upgrade your characters and skills to the maximum level on just your first playthrough. So you will at least need to replay the game 2 to 3 times in order to unlock this trophy. Now the next trophy is called Master of Weapons. So this one is also pretty similar to the previous trophy that we have seen, but it will probably be one of the most hardest ones to get in the game. You will have to find weapons by exploring the world and by opening safes and solving puzzles and basically exploring the entire game. And there are going to be many hidden weapons in the game which you will absolutely be missing out on. So the best way to get them is by replaying the game multiple times and try to explore every piece of this Seattle level as you possibly can. And I will also be dropping videos on how you can get all of these hidden weapons once the game releases. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that one. So once you collect all of these weapons, all you have to do is then basically modify every single one of these weapons to the maximum level, which will probably take you a couple of playthroughs once again in order to gain all of these materials to upgrade each and every one of these weapons. So it seems like Naughty Dog has entirely designed this game in order to be played multiple different times in order to unlock all of these items, materials, as well as skills, upgrades, and all those really cool stuffs. And you can basically do all of this with the help of new Game Plus feature, which will be available from the day 1 launch of the game. Now the next trophy is called the Archivist. So in order to unlock this trophy, you will have to collect all of the artifacts and journals in the game. And I will also be making a full guide on where you can find these collectibles once the game releases internationally. Now let's move on to the next trophy, which is called the Complete Set, which is also a collectible item trophy where you will have to collect all of the cards in the game, which is a very similar collectible trophy to the previous ones we have already seen so far. And the next one is called Numismatist. Now this is once again another collectible trophy where you will have to collect all the coins in the game, which of course I will have an entire guide on this on the coming week of the release. So you don't really have to worry about where you can find all of these trophies, because I will let you guys know everything you basically need to know about this game. Now the next trophy is called Ready for the Worst. Now this one is probably one of the most easiest to get, and all you have to do is basically just find all of the workbenches in the game, and as you play the game you will eventually come across all of these workbenches. So there isn't really much to do, and all you have to do is basically play the game multiple times so that you explore the entire levels and map of The Last of Us Part 2 in order to find all of these workbenches. Now the next trophy is called the Mechanicist. Now this is also a pretty easy one to get, and all you have to do is basically upgrade any one of your weapons to 100%. And if you guys have pre-ordered the game, then you are probably one of those lucky ones who will be receiving these crafting items, and you will also be getting fully upgraded version of Ellie's pistol, which will be ammo capacity unlocked. So this is going to make the challenge much easier if you guys got the game on a pre-order edition, because the pre-order bonus for The Last of Us Part 2 is absolutely amazing. Now the next trophy is called the Expert. Now in order to unlock this one, you will have to learn a complete set of improvements in crafting upgrades. So you can basically do this by finding crafting recipe magazines around the world. And once again, if you have the game pre-ordered and if you have the pre-order bonus for the game, then you will have all of these crafting recipes unlocked right from the beginning of the game. So this is once again going to be much easier for those of you guys who have the pre-ordered bonus for The Last of Us Part 2, which is why I've been saying this, if you guys are planning to get this game, then a pre-order version would be the best choice to go for, since these pre-order bonuses are going to make your trophy hunts much more easier. Now the next one is called the burglary. Now this is probably one of the hardest ones to unlock in the game, because this trophy will require you to open all of the safes that are available in the game, which is probably one of the most hardest things to find in The Last of Us 2. And to be honest, this game has a lot of puzzle solving mysteries to get behind secret locations and secret doors, and Ellie has to get into different vents and different places that you basically wouldn't even think about. So you will basically have to spend a lot of time on this one if you want to open all of the safes in the game and get these trophies. But worry not folks, when the game launches, I will be making a full guide on all of these things, on how you can get all of these saves completely unlocked. Now the next trophy we have is called Tourist. Now this one is one of the most fun-filled trophy that you can basically unlock, because all you have to do is run around Seattle, which is one of the most biggest and semi-open world kind of level design which you will come across in The Last of Us Part 2. And all you have to do is basically explore the beauty of this game, and that's pretty much it, and you will be unlocking this beautiful little trophy. Now the next trophy is going to be called the Professional. Now this one will actually require you to find all of the training manuals, and once again, if you guys have pre-ordered the game, then you will already be having these manuals added to your game. But let's say that you guys have not pre-ordered the game, or you don't have the pre-order bonus, then you will have to scavenge for all of these all around the map, and I will also be making a full guide on where you can find all of these items and manuals as well. Now the next trophy is called Survival Training, which will basically require you to learn 25 different skills in the game. And to be honest, this one is at least going to take you guys 2 playthroughs to unlock 25 skills of your character. Because if you're just playing the game one time, then you're not going to be unlocking all of these skills, and you're not going to have enough resource in order to unlock all of these skills. So I would totally recommend you guys to go ahead and try the game multiple times. And the game is designed so dynamic, and also there's so many different options that you have to explore in, that you guys are completely gonna get lost no matter how many times you play the game. Now the next trophy is called Tick Lead, which will require you to find all the weapons in the game. And like I said before, there will be a full guide on where you can find all of these weapons on my channel, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for that video, which will be dropping very soon as the game releases. Now the next trophy is called On the Field, which is extremely easy to unlock, which will require you to find 12 workbenches in the game. And by just playing the game, you will be able to find these 12 workbenches. And honestly, finding these 12 workbenches is one of the most easiest things to do, and all you have to do is just play the game from start to end, and you will eventually come across all of these 12 benches. Now moving on to the next trophy, which is going to be called Tools of the Trade, and this trophy is related to crafting, where you will need to collect a couple of items in the world, and this trophy is going to be one of the most hardest trophies that you can ever complete, because there are so many collectible items in the game, and you will basically have to collect all of these things and manufacture items out of that. So this one is going to be super hard, and this is something you guys can only do by playing the game multiple times once again. And the next trophy is going to be called Namoska, which can be unlocked by playing a mini game inside The Last of Us Part 2. Well, you might have a question, how do you play this mini game, Blackwoods? Well, all you have to do basically is target practice your arrows and get the best highest score. And you will also be having these target practice locations where you will be able to play this little mini game as well. Now the rest of the 6 trophies shown on the screen are also going to be number of collectibles. And there are 6 other trophies which I'm not going to go into further details, because they are basically the same collectible trophies as we have seen before. So you don't really have to worry about it, because I will be making a full-on entire guide on everything you guys basically need to know about The Last of Us Part 2 as soon as the game launches. And if you guys didn't know this, The Last of Us Part 2 is gonna have 2 hidden trophies, which none of us know what it is yet until we accidentally manage to unlock it. And if I manage to find these hidden trophies, then I will make sure to let you guys know on how you can get it with a completely different video dedicated to this particular topic. Now so far these are all the trophies present in the game, and they are extremely easy to get compared to what we have had in The Last of Us Part 1, because right now we don't have trophies for the multiplayer, and this time around it seems like there are more of these collectible trophies, and it seems like Naughty Dog has entirely removed the difficulty trophies, because if you guys didn't know this already, then you can now basically customize your difficulty level, so each player will have the game customized in a way they want to play the game. So having a difficulty trophy will make no sense at all, since everyone's game is going to play differently, because everyone's going to play the game in a fully customized difficulty settings, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have a trophy dedicated to the difficulty settings. So let me know in the comments down below on whether you guys are going to try to unlock the Platinum Trophy for The Last of Us Part 2, or will you guys just sit back, relax and enjoy the story and then you're done with the game. Let me know your opinions in the comments down below, and if you guys did go on and enjoy this video or found this information valuable, then leaving a like on this video would be really appreciated and would also help this video as well as the channel a ton. And also guys, I am doing a giveaway of The Last of Us Part 2, Cyberpunk 2077 and Assassin's Creed Valhalla Standard Edition digital download code, and the winners for The Last of Us Part 2 will be announced on 18th of June. So you guys still have a lot of time to go ahead and participate in the giveaway. So basically all you have to do in order to win these codes is that you will have to stay most active on the channel as well as on my Twitter page, and the most active subscriber from the community will get to win a free copy or a free download code for The Last of Us Part 2, and you will be getting the code one day before the launch of the game, so you guys can actually get a pre-order version of this game. With that being said, if you guys are looking for a YouTube channel that covers The Last of Us Part 2 from tidbits to all of the information you basically need about the game, and I will also be doing my Let's Play series for The Last of Us Part 2 on this channel, so if you guys are interested in watching any of those content, then feel free to go ahead and smack that subscribe button already, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and turn on that bell notification so that you guys don't miss out on any of the upcoming videos. With that being said, I hope you guys have a blast over day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care fams, and goodbye.